new big blue bill that Donald Trump is doing. He already got it passed through Congress. What do you think about that big blue bill? Do you like the big blue bill that's got passed by Congress by Donald Trump? Because to me, it has some goods and it has some bads. I know with the older folks it has some bads. With the younger folks, it has some goods. So with the younger folks, when it comes to overtime and working overtime, you're not getting charged and taxed for overtime anymore. So all the overtime that you do won't be getting taxed. But on the flip side, all the older people that work hard to get Medicare and stuff like that are kind of like in jeopardy, you know. And I feel sorry for the people in jeopardy, the older folks. But at the same time, I do work a lot of overtime myself. I work a lot of overtime. So it's kind of good because at the end of the year, it seems like you get taxed on a lot of the overtime that you do with your jobs, and it actually puts you in a different tax bracket. So overtime puts you in a different tax bracket, and then you might wind up even owing the IRS. So with this big, beautiful bill, it hurts, it helps, but it's hurting a lot of people. A lot of people. I like it because I don't get into a different tax bracket on my taxes, and I don't have to get charged on overtime anymore at all. A lot of people don't like it because it's taking away Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security and things like that. It's not hurting nobody right now, but in the near future, it's going to hurt a lot of people in the future. So Donald Trump, Donald Trump is actually doing things that's probably not going to affect anybody while he's in office, but probably about another 5, 10 years from now, it's probably going to affect a lot of people with the big, beautiful blue bill. Free Diddy, I hear you, man. Free Diddy. Hey, did you know? You know, R. Kelly's pissed off. R. Kelly's pissed off because he's like, they got Diddy out before I got out. R. Kelly's mad, bro. Mark, they're like, free Diddy. Free Palestine. Hey, everybody deserves to be free, you know? Hey, especially with the little kids and the women, the innocent people. Yeah, man. The kids and the women, the innocent people, they need to be free, man, you know? There's bad people all over the place. All over the place. You gotta cipher out the bad ones. You gotta cipher out the bad ones, man, and try to protect the good ones, you know? There's good people in everything. Good people in everything. You gotta protect the women and the children. So people deserve to be free, especially when it comes to kids and women. Well, one thing I learned today too, the men too, not just kids and women, but men too. Men too, 100%. So this beautiful blue bill is going to stop you from getting taxed on all your overtime. I'm talking about all the people that work overtime. This beautiful blue bill is going to stop you from getting taxed on your overtime and having you held within inside a new tax bracket that's going to have you paying at the end of the year. But on the flip side, it hurts a lot of the older folks. I'm getting there. As you can see, the gray hair, I'm getting there. I'm getting there with Medicaid and Social Security. I'm getting there. It hasn't affected me yet, but by the time it goes into really effect, Donald Trump's not going to be in office, but his actions will trickle down the line, and it's going to affect the economy years later. It may not affect it now, but when it comes to ourselves, our grandkids getting Medicaid and Medicare and things like that, it's going to affect that. And at the same time, this bill is giving money to terrorists. This bill is definitely giving money to terrorists, taking away money from good people. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it works both ways. It's like this bill is hurting the old, but then it's good if you're doing a lot of work, overtime work, so you're not getting taxed on your overtime. So it's like, wow. So what do you guys think? Do you like this beautiful blue bill from Donald Trump? Let me know in the comments. And also, where are you from? Where you calling in from, tapping in from? I know the beautiful blue bill is good for me because I work a lot of overtime. I work at Amazon. I do a lot of overtime at Amazon. And this bill that Donald Trump signed is actually helping me because I'm not getting taxed for any overtime that I do, which is great because it put me in a new tax bracket. And then I wind up owing Uncle Sam money. But not this year, not with the beautiful blue bill that Donald Trump signed. But at the same time, I'm not with it 100%. I'm not with the beautiful blue bill 100% because it's hurting my grandparents. It's hurting all the older peoples. It's hurting your grandparents. It's hurting everybody that put in their money all these years to work hard and to get to live in peace towards the end of their life. It's turned into absolutely nothing. You work hard all that time for that hard-earned money and the hard-earned health care for your whole life, and it's getting ready to be diminished. That's the flip side of it. But then the other good thing, see, it's good and bad. The good and bad. It's a bad bill, but it's a good bill too for those of us that work overtime. Yeah, for those of us that work overtime. Efran, you still with us, Efran? Must be your break time. Yeah, so how do you guys feel about the beautiful blue bill, about what Donald Trump? Sujita, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Not much, man. I'm just off today. Figure I'd come out to the park and just look at the green trees because there's not that much greenery out here in Arizona. Arizona is predominantly desert, so I'm just looking at the green trees, enjoying my days off and wondering, like, how do you guys feel I'm from Staten Island. I'm from Staten Island, New York. Yeah, I'm from Staten Island, New York originally. And yourself? Where you from? Suta? Where you from? Yeah, I'm Nepal. Shout out Nepal. Whoa, shout out Nepal. Yep, shout out Nepal. I'm talking about Suchta today. I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Well, I know. Like I said, I'm from Staten Island, New York. We have everybody in Staten Island. It's a melting pot, big time in Staten Island. I know about like how everybody lives and cultures and different food. Oh, the food is great. The food is great. In Staten Island, the food is great. I subscribe to your channel too. Shujita, I subscribe to your channel too. If you subscribe to mine, I subscribe to yours too. And I'm gonna try to make the channel better for you too. Today's topic is, what do you think about that bill, the beautiful, this is the way he puts it. This is the way he puts it. The beautiful blue bill. What do y'all guys think about the beautiful blue bill? Is it so beautiful? What is the beautiful? How do you feel about the beautiful blue bill? Donald Trump's beautiful blue bill. It hurts on one side of the older people that work hard for their Medicare and their Medicaid and their retirement money. But then it helps on the other side of people that do a lot of overtime and get put into a new tax bracket at the end of the year and have to pay Uncle Sam. So this time, you're not paying Uncle Sam as much because you're not being taxed on that overtime. And you get all that money on that overtime. And it's not putting you in a new tax bracket. So how do you feel about the beautiful blue bill, people? Let me know how you feel about the beautiful blue bill. This one, it wasn't made for kids. I don't know why these kids keep on coming up here. This is not made for kids. It's definitely not. My topic today is, how do you guys feel about Trump's beautiful blue bill? That if you're a kid, this has nothing to do with you. You're still living with your parents, still living with your grandparents. Nothing to do with you. It's not going to affect you. You don't even pay bills. So if you don't pay bills, this one's not for you. Trump's beautiful blue bill. One end hurts, big time hurts. And then at the other end, it helps. So if you're working, hey Sujita, do you have a job? If you have a job, you can understand what I'm saying, Sujita, because then you pay taxes and overtime and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, but if you're getting ready to work, right now, then it'll be for you too what I'm talking about now. So if you work and you get overtime, you won't get taxed on your overtime according to the new beautiful bill that Donald Trump just came through with. So you won't be getting taxed at all. Which means that when you go file your taxes, when you get your job, and you go file your taxes at H&R Block or wherever you go file your taxes at, if somebody does your taxes, that you won't be charged for overtime, which will put you in a bigger tax bracket. That's good. Yeah, you can get a job, but being that you're so young, the best thing to do is to tell you is to own your own business. So if you can own your own business, the best thing to do is to make your own business. So getting a job is good because you need money to pay your bills. But if you could make your own business at 16 years old, do your own business. Make your own business. Try not to work for nobody. Yep, try not to work for nobody. So back to the topic. How do y'all guys feel about Donald Trump's beautiful blue bill? Do you think that he's just trying to retaliate against Obama? You think he's trying to just destroy everything that Obama and Biden put out there? How do you feel about Trump's beautiful blue bill? You think it's helping or you think it's hurting? It's hurting the older folks, the ones that work hard for their money and saving for retirement all their life to have a good retirement and to have good health care when they retire. It's hurting them, and it will hurt them even more in the future. But it's helping a lot of the young people that do overtime and break their ass for overtime and don't get anything, but now you won't get taxed on it, so you're getting the full overtime benefits for all those young guys out there that are doing any overtime for your company. You're getting your full overtime benefits. But for the guys that's going heading into retirement, like me, in about another 12 years, Medicare and Medicaid is in jeopardy. Thank you for joining the live. Sajida. Thank you, Sajida, for joining the live. Thank you so much. And shout out to Nepal. Viva Nepal. Viva Nepal again. Yep. 100. Thank you for joining. So what do you guys think about Trump's beautiful blue bill? Do you think it's hurting society or do you think it's helping society? I feel sorry for the older people because they worked all their life, including myself. I'm 51 years old. All my life worked for my retirement, Medicaid, Social Security, and that's in jeopardy? How? That's in jeopardy. So by the time Trump gets out of office, that's when it's going to start taking effect. It may not hurt nobody right now, but it will eventually. Eventually it will. But for the young people putting in work for the overtime, they're not getting charged for the overtime hours, which is great, which is good. And you get all that money. So I guess the bottom line is right now is that you have to save the money for yourself. You can't really put the money into retirement funds and everything the way things are going. You have to even put your money in a shoebox. Save your money in the shoebox underneath your bed. Put your money in the shoebox under your bed. Don't put your money in the bank. Don't put your money in the bank. Don't put your money in the credit union. Put your money in a shoebox under your bed. Keep your money. Save your money in your own house. Don't let nobody know. Let's save your money. Don't go to the banks. Don't go to the credit unions. Just save your money, basically. Take it all out and put it in a shoebox underneath your bed. Save your money. Yeah, y'all guys take it easy, man. Thank y'all guys for joining the live. Peace.